Welcome to OD Talks. I'm still your host, Adunaka Achukwu. Today, I want us to discuss about a topic that is very, very important. Your mind is your greatest asset and your greatest enemy. Your mind is your greatest asset and your greatest enemy. The human mind is one of the most powerful gifts we possess. It shapes our thoughts, influences our decisions, and determines how we respond to life's opportunities and challenges. However, the same mind that can lead us to success, innovation, and fulfillment can also become a source of fear, doubt, and self-destruction. This is why it is often said that your mind is your greatest asset and your greatest enemy. Your mind as the greatest asset, the same mind that can make you to achieve success is the same mind that can lead you to destruction. That's why they say if you are lonely, guide your thoughts. If you are alone or if you are lonely, guide your thoughts. Because whatever plan someone hatched, the first place the thought normally comes is the mind. If you can control your mind, your way of reasoning, how your mind absorbs something and interprets it determines how you're going to take the action. The mind is the center of creativity, learning, and personal growth. Every achievement begins as a thought before becoming a reality. Through the mind, individuals develop ideas, solve problems, set goals, and create meaningful change in their lives and society. A disciplined and positive mind can 1. Inspire confidence and resilience, generate innovative solutions to challenges, help individuals overcome obstacles, foster healthy relationships and sound decision-making, encourage continuous learning and self-improvement. See, most things we learn today, or most things we do today psychologically, are being instructed to us by our mind. Yes, most characters that we absorb, most addictions that we condone, they are first being sent to us through our mind. Most times when such thing comes, we don't normally have the power to control it. We succumb, and it becomes something that we normally do every day. And because of this, you have to understand how your mind works as your enemy. And when you understand it, you begin to know how to develop yourself at every given time and how to use that mind to achieve greatness. Despite its strengths, that you're talking about your mind as your greatest enemy. Despite its strengths, the mind can also become a barrier to success and happiness. Negative thinking, fear, anxiety, and self-doubt, and destructive belief often originate within the mind when left unchecked. These thoughts can limit potential and prevent individuals from pushing opportunities. The mind can give you negative reactions over something. Most times, when an idea will first pop into your mind, an idea, creativity, innovations, it will first of all pop into your mind. And because you don't know how to control that mind, it will first of all tell you, leave that thing, you cannot do it. You understand? Leave that thing, you cannot do it. Don't stop thinking that thing is not something you can achieve. Now, the mind is being negative on you. And if you're not careful to control the mind and say, no, I can achieve this. This is what I want to do. And I stick on it. Then I will do it. The mind is controlling instead of you controlling the mind. That is where the mind becomes your enemy. So because of all these things now, I want to tell you about what we call mental discipline. Mental discipline. You must have a mental discipline. You must develop what we call mental discipline. Since the mind can function as both as an asset and an enemy, learning to manage it is essential. Mental discipline involves controlling thought rather than allowing thought to control us. That is mental discipline. Most of us don't know that there's what we call mental discipline. Because we just live that we are living. There are things we ought to take into cognizance to achieve certain things in life. At least to start making small progress with ourselves, anywhere we find ourselves. Small progress, it leads to big ones. You must have a mental discipline. The ability to control one thought instead of allowing your thought to control you. That is mental discipline. This can be achieved through self-awareness, positive thinking, continuous learning, healthy habits, and the emotional regulation. Awareness, being aware. That's what I just said a couple of seconds ago. When you have an idea, a great idea, that you want to venture into this, I want to become this, I want to do this, then all of a sudden your mind will want to stop you. That is how it works. The mind doesn't like stress. In fact, the status quo is what the mind wants. Your mind wants you to remain the way you are because he doesn't like stress. He wouldn't want you to start stressing him because anything that you want to do, being innovative, being creative, anything that you want to do, you are stressing your mind. They don't like it. That is why whenever an idea comes into your mind or a business you want to venture into, the first thing the mind will do is to tell you, no, you cannot do this. That you're better off the way you are. That is what it will tell you. It will say, no, you cannot do this. That you're better off the way you are. And the next thing is, if you concur with the mind, that idea is gone away and it will not come back. And at that point, you're not going to develop yourself. So that's why you should be aware, self-awareness, continuous learning. And through positive thinking, you don't always dance to the tone of the mind. Whenever it starts taking you in a negative way, you shank it off. There are things your mind will say you cannot achieve. Say, no, I'm sticking with this. This is what I want to do. And when you start moving, that same mind, because you do not agree in its negativity, that same mind will start bringing ideas. That same mind will help you to achieve that thing that you want. So developing a mental discipline helps individuals focus on solutions rather than problems. It helps to focus on your solutions rather than thinking about problems. Build resilience during difficult times. Maintain confidence despite setbacks. Maintain confidence. They say if you cannot build confidence, build evidence. Yes, if you cannot build confidence, build evidence. Make rational decisions under pressure. Cultivate inner peace and personal fulfillment. Your mind is a powerful tool that can either elevate or hinder your progress. When guided by positive thinking, discipline, and purpose, it becomes your greatest asset. Work on your mind. Control your mind. Do not let your mind control you.